In 2019, Amazon ran a secret pricing algorithm called Project Nessie, and according to federal investigators, it quietly extracted over $1 billion from American consumers in a single year, yet the executives who designed it were never named, never charged, and are still collecting their bonuses today. So why did no one ever tell you this? Amazon's brand promise is simple. You get the lowest price. That's the whole pitch. Jeff Bezos built the entire company around it, a relentless stated obsession with being cheaper than everyone else. The company named its pricing philosophy everyday low prices. Regulators praised it. Business schools taught it. Consumers trusted it so completely that 74% of Americans now start every product search not on Google but on Amazon. The honest middleman. The place where competition kept prices down for everyone. Here's what they didn't tell you. Internally, Amazon engineers built a pricing system they named after the Loch Ness Monster. That name wasn't an accident. Nessie was something real that everyone suspected existed but that no one could ever prove. The algorithm worked like this. It scanned the prices of major competitors, Walmart, Target, Chewy, and when it detected that a rival had already raised their price on a product, Amazon's system automatically raised Amazon's price too. Not to compete, not to stay lean. To extract. The key phrase from internal Amazon documents, later obtained by the FTC, was that the algorithm was designed to lock in elevated prices across the market. Amazon would spike, competitors would follow, consumers would absorb it, and nobody watching from the outside could ever point to a single human being who made that call. It was the algorithm, just the algorithm, and that cover is exactly what made it so clean. When the FTC began building its antitrust case against Amazon in 2023, they uncovered Project Nessie buried inside discovery documents. The story broke briefly. A few outlets ran it. Amazon's lawyers immediately moved to seal the evidence, and they won. The specific financial details, the internal communications, the names of the engineers and executives who approved it, all of it disappeared behind court orders. Amazon argued the information was proprietary. The judge agreed. The public had roughly 72 hours to learn what Project Nessie was before it was legally buried again. But that's not even the part they really didn't want out. What the unsealed filings did show was the scale. The FTC estimated that Project Nessie generated over $1 billion in excess charges, money taken from American consumers by manufacturing artificial price floors across entire product categories, not individual items, categories. Baby formula, pet food, household essentials, goods people buy on autopilot because switching costs are high and comparison shopping takes time most people don't have. Amazon knew that. It was built into the model. The algorithm specifically targeted high-frequency repeat purchases, the products most likely to be bought again without a second look at the price. And the sellers? The third-party merchants who listed on Amazon's marketplace, who gave the platform its appearance of competitive variety. They were never told Nessie existed. Their pricing data fed the algorithm. Their customers funded the extraction. Meanwhile, Amazon's cut of each third-party sale had already climbed from 19 cents on the dollar in 2014 to 45 cents by 2023, a slow squeeze hidden inside a marketplace that still advertised itself as the seller's best distribution channel. The sellers paid the fee. The buyers paid the inflated price. Amazon collected on both ends of the same transaction. Here's how it stayed buried. Amazon's legal team didn't just fight the FTC lawsuit, they shaped how it was covered. The company characterized Project Nessie as a discontinued pilot program, no longer relevant, a relic. The FTC, under significant resource pressure, accepted a settlement framework that didn't require Amazon to disgorge those profits or name a single responsible executive. Andy Jassy, who became CEO in 2021 and oversaw the company through the entire federal investigation, was never publicly deposed. Jeff Bezos, who stepped down right as regulatory scrutiny intensified, walked away with $170 billion in net worth. No fine, no personal liability, no admission. The algorithm got a nickname. The consumers it targeted got nothing. And because no human being was ever held accountable, no human being had to change their behavior. Project Nessie was discontinued. That's what Amazon says, but the engineers who built it still work there. The pricing infrastructure it ran on is still active, and Amazon has never been required to disclose what replaced it or whether anything did. The $1 billion is gone. The court records are sealed. Right now, somewhere inside one of the most sophisticated technology companies ever built, an algorithm is making pricing decisions that no regulator can fully audit. no seller can challenge, and no consumer will ever see. The question isn't whether Amazon built something like Nessie. The question is what they named the next one. Word count 898.